I'd also like to remind you to please silence your electronic devices. The ceremony will start in 5 minutes. Thank you. morning, and welcome to Eastern Kentucky University Spring 2025 Commencement. Leading the platform party today is Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Sarah Ziegler, followed by members of EKU President's Cabinet and Board of Regents. Also marching with the platform party is the Dean of Graduate Education and Research Administration, Dr. Ryan Baggett, Dr. Tanley Wasson, Senior Vice President for Student Success, Engagement, and Opportunity, Brian Mullins, Interim Vice President of Finance, EKU Board of Regents Chair Mike Eves, Regents Teresa Hale, Edwin Orange, Laura Babbage, Dr. Lynette Noblet, Lori Cooksey, Garth Bussell, Jeremiah Durison, and William Lampert. This evening's student speaker is Megan Sullivan from the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences, and carrying the mace is the chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. John Brent. Lastly, and leading our commencement ceremony, the 14th President of Eastern Kentucky University, Dr. David T. McFadden. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of the national colors and join the EKU School of Music student, Livia Shelton, in the singing of our national anthem and My Old Kentucky Home. Please remain standing until the guard has exited the floor.
Can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in this summer the people are gay. The corn was ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folk roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times come a-knocking at the door, then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for our old Kentucky home, for our old Kentucky home, far away.
Please be seated. Graduates and guests, please welcome Eastern Kentucky University President, Dr. David T. McFadden.
Good evening and welcome to the Campus Beautiful. It is so good to be back here in Baptist Health Arena on EKU's campus for our commencement exercises this year. Parents, family, friends, members of the Board of Regents, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, thank you for joining us here today. Today, we will formally confer 75 doctoral degrees, 11 specialist degrees, 494 master's degrees, for a total of 580 postgraduate degrees. Commencement is not simply a time for celebration for our graduates, but also a time for each one of you who have contributed to their success to celebrate. At this time, I would like to ask the following to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Will the parents for the candidates for graduation please stand? Will the spouses and partners of the candidates for graduation please stand? Will the grandparents of the candidates for graduation please stand? Will the children and other family members and friends who have come to support these candidates please stand? Now, will the faculty and staff who have instructed and served these candidates please stand? Degree candidates, let's recognize this amazing group of people. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our Student Government Association President and Student Regent, Will Lampert, to bring remarks on behalf of the student body.
Thank you. President McFadden, members of the board, esteemed faculty, staff, family, and friends, and my fellow students. It has been an honor to serve as your student body president, and I am eternally grateful to have the privilege to address you today on the cusp of such a momentous occasion. To be sitting here today is a testament to the strength and fortitude and persistence of every person in this room. Eastern Kentucky University has always been a place where persistence defines our story from its very founding. EKU has been built by those who face challenges head-on and refused to give up. Today, as you prepare to walk across this stage, you are becoming a part of that enduring legacy. You may not fully realize the significance of your achievement at this very moment. Perhaps it'll hit you as you step off the stage, or as you leave out those doors, or even later as you drive towards the next chapter of your life. But eventually, you will come to understand the magnitude of what you have accomplished here. Earning your degree is more than a personal victory. It is a testament to your perseverance. In doing so, you've done more than secure just your future. You have set an example. You've shown the world that no matter where your journey begins, no matter the obstacles that you face along the way, persistence, you can overcome anything. Your success is proof that with hard work and resilience, anything is possible. Congratulations, graduates. As you are now part of EKU's proud legacy of persistence, go forward boldly and inspire others to follow in your footsteps. This evening, we welcome an exceptional member of the graduating class selected to present the student commencement address. And today, that honor belongs to Miss Megan Sullivan, who is earning a Master of Public Administration from the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences. Graduates and guests, it is my honor and privilege to introduce this evening's student speaker, Megan Sullivan.
Fellow graduates, friends, family, and distinguished guests, we've made it. All of the hard work that you have put in over the years has amounted to this moment, a bittersweet end and a new beginning. As we gather here today, I can't help but think back to where it all began. I've been a student here for close to a decade, and it has seen me change into an entirely different person. When I came to Eastern in 2016, I had a life plan that wasn't truly my own, but one laid out by the familiarity of my family working in the medical field. I threw everything I had into the emergency medical program, thinking that that was my future. But along the way, something unexpected happened. I met peers who pushed me beyond my comfort zone, professors who saw me not just as a student, but as a person with passions, dreams, and potential beyond what even I imagined for myself. Even when I became an online student my senior year and moved back to Virginia, I knew I wasn't leaving Eastern behind, because it's not just a university. This is a community that lasts a lifetime. But my journey wasn't over there. I was stuck, finding my footing in a place that no longer felt like home. For the entire summer, I struggled through classes that no longer inspired me, and was having tough conversations with professors who saw my uncertainty. I was lost until one phone call changed everything. It was a call offering me a chance to return to the place that shaped me, to come back to EKU and work in the parking office where I was a student worker. I stumbled over all of the reasons I couldn't until I finally listened to the words coming from the other line. We will figure it all out. That is what Eastern does. It's a community that figures it out with you. It didn't just bring me back, but it propelled me forward. In the familiar world of public safety, I was given the chance to grow, to get a second undergraduate degree in psychology, engage with other students, improve policies, and help shape the experience of those who came after me. And when I could no longer grow in that role, well, it's the same community that encouraged me to take the next step, to apply for a position in the library, pursue my master's in public administration, and embrace a future I never imagined when I first stepped onto this campus. After years of challenges, adapting to change, balancing responsibilities, and pushing through long nights of research and writing, we are standing here today not just as individuals, but as a community. Our success is not just our own. It belongs to the professors who pushed us, the colleagues who collaborated with us, and the family and friends who stood by us with unwavering support. You are surrounded by individuals who will forever celebrate you, reach out a helping hand, and remind you of who you are. That's what makes Eastern unique. Here, we didn't just study together, we lifted each other up. We didn't just sit in classrooms, but we pushed each other forward. And today, we aren't just graduates. We are ambassadors carrying the spirit of this community with us everywhere we go. As we step forward, we're not just taking our degrees, but the responsibility of leading, mentoring, and uplifting others just as we've been lifted. As we move beyond EKU, the future holds both certainty and unknowns. Some of you have clear paths, while others are possibly still searching. But one thing remains a constant: the strength of the community that shaped us. EKU has shown us that belonging isn't just about place, it's the people walking beside us. Once newcomers, we now have the opportunity to help others find their way, continuing the cycle of support and connection that defines this community. As I close, I hope you remember this. No matter where you are going or what amazing things you do in life, you will forever be a colonel. This isn't a title, but our lifelong bond. We're not just graduates. We are part of a legacy that stretches far beyond this campus, a network of Eastern alumni making an impact in every field. We're a community who continues to be leaders, innovators, game changers. We're colonels, today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan. We will now proceed with the formal conferring of the degrees on our graduates. Candidates, as your degree category is called, please stand and remain standing until the final group is called. President McFadden, Dean Baggett will present candidates for graduate degrees.
Will all candidates for doctoral degrees please stand and remain standing? Will all candidates for specialist degrees please stand and remain standing? Will all candidates for master's degrees please stand and remain standing? President McFadden, these candidates have been approved by the faculty, and I present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
President McFadden, with the recommendation of the faculty, the Dean and I present these candidates to you for the conferring of their degrees.
The culmination of years of hard work and dedication becomes tangible during this very important moment. Your family, friends, and mentors join with the faculty and officers of this institution proudly celebrate all that you have achieved. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Kentucky University, it is my pleasure to confer upon each one of you the appropriate degree and do hereby vest each of you with the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Once verified by final grades, your diploma will be confirmed and acknowledged by the Great Seal of Eastern Kentucky University. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. At this time, we pause to honor a member of our Colonel family whose journey was tragically cut short. This is one of the most difficult recognitions to deliver, as it represents a profound loss for our community and for a family. Judith Pittman from Nancy, Kentucky, had strong ties to Eastern Kentucky University. She earned her master's degree here in clinical mental health counseling, and she was currently working toward her doctorate in education in counselor education and supervision. She was a skilled professional counselor whose work at Somerset Mental Health was deeply appreciated. With her passing in February, we lost a valued member of our community. Judith was passionate about her continuing her education and was deeply committed to her scholarly interests in addressing burnout in mental health counselors. She always had a smile and a kind word to offer to her fellow students. Brittany Pittman Handcorn, Judith's niece, is here this evening to accept Judith's doctoral degree. Dr. Hardcorn, it is with a heartfelt appreciation of Judith and her contributions to the field of counseling and our doctoral concentration that we honor her this evening. Please know that Judith was a valued member of our program who made a difference in every life that she touched, and we know she was impacting her community and her family every day.
At this time, will the college staff please escort the degree candidates to the stage? Candidates will receive their diplomas, take their ceremonial photo, and return to their seats until the conclusion of today's ceremony. Elizabeth Ann Biggs, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Lindsay Nicole Perkins, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Ashley Nicole Dotson, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Allison Goebel Kokenauer, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Lauren Rose Faith Kessler, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Aspen Leanne Reeves, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Abigail Michelle Walcott, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Anna Marie Virginia Hetty, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Lynn O. Duncan, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Maria Elaine Luciano, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Heather Ann Hinman, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Asia Nichelle Crumby, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Amaya Kamisa Vesser, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Belinda Cheng, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Allison Brooke Atkins, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Dana Catherine Newland, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Chelsea Grace Tucker, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Savannah Ray Jones, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Claudia Bess Robertson, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Mary Grace Gillette, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Montiera Nicole Young, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Ashley Arizona Edwards, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Madison J. Jones, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Cassidy Noel Kane, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Cassandra Aline McNeil, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Aiden Keller, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Megan Jane Ellison, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Jameson Blake Watson, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Mackenzie Lee Polster, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Rachel May Brooke Blackburn, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Serena Marie Alvarado, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Claire Marie Gowns, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Andrea Marie Nance, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Caroline L. Crump, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Grace May Donahue, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Emily Madison Hall, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Tori Elizabeth Gray, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Brooke Lee Mahana, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Jenna Brielle Walker, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Anna Grace Corrado, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Gabrielle P. Cordes, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Brianna L. Hamrick, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Hannah Grace Wesley, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Kara Lynn Burton, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Haley Dawn Turner, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Holly Ann Hedrick, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Madeline Kate Ebright, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Alexis Page Lemaster, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Cameron Rose Grigsby, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Michaela Gail Witt, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Katerina Estelle Porter, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Hunter Nicole Robinson, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Shelby Ray Frazier, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Magdalene Cooper Cloyd, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Juan Jacobo Torres, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Nia Danielle Nelson, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Hallie Jane Capel, Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Charlotte K. O'Brien, Doctor of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. Brooke Christian Crenshaw, Doctor of Educational Leadership and Policy Studies. Brian Lee Merrick, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Katrina Tidinko Martinez Marietta, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Pravina Prasai Berlin, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Stephanie Joyce Poole, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Mohamed Bundu, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Denise Marie Lindstrom, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Megan Mariah Sullivan. Lindsay Alexis Bing. Collins Kumutai Maseti. Sarah Jo Detras. Heather Renee Grant. Saren Michelle Ames. Tristan Anthony Woods. Gregory Omalaya Anedo. Brianna Imari Jones. Catherine Richlinsky Zamaron. Malia Marie Cadence. Alicia Latrice Brown. Dominique N. Mitchell. Carly Ray Mascos. Elise Marie Martin. Yes. Autumn Timber Cole. Madison Haley Gustafson. Casey Danielle Johnson. Emily Renee Hartman. Molly Victoria Russell. Christy Lynn Parrish. Mary Pat Nelson. Brandon James Lang. Jeffrey Connor Bates. Kathleen Ann Fisher. Stephen Taylor. Haley Jean Fryman. Autumn Rose Sexton. Daliani Bessie Castillo. Haley Jade Simons. Rowan Ambrose Atlas Emery. Jordan Tyler Ritchie. Jacqueline Almaraz. Daisy Denise Meza. Chayton C. Marshall. Heather Lynn DeWald. Elise Rose Brumfield. Kelsey Elena Conley. Abigail Lauren Emerson. Maggie Joelle McGlone. Kaylin Patricia Jasper. Sophia Nicolia Sawaya. Jessica Renee Spires. Ashley Michelle Wade. Spencer Gravitt. James Aaron Sexton. Sarah Marie Alley. Jessica Marie DeBoard. Eudarius Todestin Gilbert. Carissa Marie Cummins. Delaney Faith Mitchell. Madison Gwen Sawaya. Addison May Trapp. Eliza Jordan Langdon. Destiny Faith Tharp. Maggie Ann Thompson. Anna Marie Salyer. Heather Mackenzie Eisen. Gracie Evelyn Nash. Lydia Grace Woods. Erin Rebecca Collins. Laura Danielle Morse. Jenna Marie Mitchell. Sydney K. Ekers. Anna Grace Wright. Erin Elizabeth Faith Wilson. Faith Dalrymple. Paige Elizabeth Beardsley. Megan Brooke Wright. Chloe Christina Lundy. Morgan Taylor McCourt. Grace McDaniel Hodge. Rebecca Faith Cochran. Kennedy Morgan Easterling. Jessica Lynn Lockard. Madison Kate Combs. Callie Ann Lewis. Haley Elizabeth Hamilton. Leah Hiley Smith Mensa. Elizabeth Ann Carter. Sarah Marie Englert Schlinther. Caitlin Cheyenne Paulston. Heidi Flores Quintana. Haley Jess Atkins. Sarah Elizabeth Congleton. Rebecca Ann Pfeiffer. Devin M. Orr. Dakota Hunter Steelman. Heather Grace Charles. Kayla Lynn Shepard. Tasha Lynn Spurlock. Amber Marie McQueen. Sarah Nicole Ann Wong. Saritha Meeks. Tosin Johnson. Gretchen Yolanda Bratton. Jordan Christopher Yurt. Rio Amon Cruz Ross. Benjamin Rodolfo Caldwell. Lindsay Michelle Varner. Chloe Madison Greenidge. Madeline Renee Bean. Ashley Aaron Visoso. Lydia Claire White. Ryan James Fawcett. Madison Lillian Reddick. Landon Scott Miner. Riley Claire Braun. Kelsey Ann Shanahan. Tanya Lynn Goldie. Erica Holtz. Gifty and Chroma. Maria Egbarica. Chakoti James Ogwegbu. Summer Victoria Smith. Donna L. Daniels. Beverly Ellen Harris. Kaylin Rose Sobleski. Gudir Mufid Ayad. Chauncey James Kyle Hooper. Thomas Edward Moore. Millicent Paige Hammonds. Courtney Nicole Ballard. Larry Wayne Childers. Parker Donahue Duncan. Justin Edward Chitwood. Alex Park Richardson. Tiffany Nicole Ferris. Tay Dominic Mitchell. Isabel Inez Regal. Jennifer Lynn Scott. Mallory Nicole Kincaid. Deshauna Elizabeth Ragland. Shanti Farrow Chapman. John Wesley Winters. Shaker Sal Izazat. Kaylee Cornett. Mahala Marie Gibson. Charles David Pierce. Megan Lynn Hedrick. Riley Quinn Williams. Caitlin Jade Brandstetter. Lauren Shea Fannin. Tenny Isaac Akihar III. Brian Patrick Foltz. Vanessa Elaine Vickers. Alyssa Morgan Craig. Nicholas Graham Solomon. Carson Page Tinsley. Christy Michelle Harden. Cassie Nicole Ashbaugh. Mary Jessie Milby. Autumn Hope Deal. Bailey Lobb. Brandon Lee Klein. Larry Brent Emerson Johnson. Whitney Tierra Boggs. Donnie J. Pretty. Ethan Hunter Lee Durham. Bradley E. Kane. Jesse Vern Jackson Jr. Andrea Caitlin Markham. Sarah Marie Mitchell. Jonathan Tate Duff. John Christopher Stone Jr. Catherine Riley Horn. Keely Shea Sewell Erb. Hannah Rose Daniels. Kylie Shea Fitzgerald. Logan Daniel Miller. Logan Daniel Miller. Elizabeth Ann Cameron. Amber Margaret Rose Norris. William Mitchell Melrose. Simi Simmons. Ethan Miles Freeman. Joseph William Patterson Munoz. Daniel Bradley Banks. Chelsea Elizabeth Smith. Emily Gail Rucker. Camden Lynn Spickard. Savannah Constance Hamilton. Teresa Lynn Castor. Keisha Marie Hall. Drew Hunter Williamson. Ricky Dean de la Cruz Jr. Alexis Nwanwa. Riley Grace Johnson. Erin Elizabeth Gregory. Pamela J. Cummins. Hazen Wesley Powell. Catherine Dean Wood. Zachary Bruce Maggard. John Michael Davidson Albrecht Sr. Grayson Scott Schaus. Lizzie Ann Marie Smith. Bethany McKenna Wallace. Christina Ann Anderson. Gracie Howard Smith. Brianna Nicole Puckett. Jessica Renee Hicks. Sarah Dawson Perkins. Allison Ray Roth. Emily Landis Hampton. Stephanie Lynn Howard. Sarah Leanne Wells. Kelsey Young Downs. Latoya Nicole Bingham. Joshua David Minor. Christopher Charles Weber. Hannah Paige Highbaugh. Allison Nicole Kirk. Haley Isabel Williams. Ashley Lynn Spencer. Lauren Gail Jones. Morgan Elizabeth Hamilton. Deanna Renee Howard. Zul Marie Dorales Hernandez. Natalie Amanda Scroggins. Alexandra Blaine Epley. Kathy Lynn Moss. Melanie C. Roberts. Tracy Lynn Gibbons. Angel Rochelle McCormick. Meredith Carr Maddox Galvin. Joseph Gibbs. Casey Lynn Turner. Belsha Ruth Foster. Amy Elizabeth Spradlin. Joseph Vincent Hatton Leffler. Cody Micaiah Bagley Huff. Catherine Jo Ping. Ava Francis Sulman. Amber Renee Medina. Crystal Dawn Smith. Rhonda Michelle Bottom. Vicky A. Herrera. Angel Marie Zaba. Basti Ortega Geddes. Tyler Sanga Martin. Shani B. Holmes. Melissa L. Kenny. Kayla Diane O'Donnell. Angela Christine Ratliff. Catherine Hunter Eli. Martina Maria Zizek. Garrett Duty. Alexa Jamison Margolin. Jennifer Diana Green. Andrew Hall. Kayla Michelle Gillespie. Stephen Nash. James Barton Ramsey. Courtney Carl Keller. Jordan Brooke Eisen. Julia Kathleen Marshall. Stephen Paul Marasini. All right. And Chastity Nicole Riley.
So that makes you like dunk ball.
Let's give another round of applause for this evening's graduates. As we near the end of tonight's commencement, I want to extend my sincere congratulations to each one of you. Today marks the end of a chapter of resilience, determination, and success. It also marks the beginning of a new, rewarding chapter in your life. Throughout your time at Eastern Kentucky University, you have challenged yourself, you've made sacrifices, and you have invested in yourself and in your future through higher education. The distinction of a postgraduate degree is attained by less than 15% of the American population and less than 2% of the world population. You have truly distinguished yourselves, reaching a milestone that not only shapes your life, but leaves a lasting impact forever. We all know that our decisions and actions have consequences, a simple yet powerful truth. Too often we hear that as a warning to not make mistakes, but every decision is also an opportunity to shape your future in extraordinary ways. Today, I want to remind you that the power is yours and the future is yours to create one decision at a time. The time you spend investing in your knowledge and expertise will serve you well. Don't let your educational journey stop here tonight. Be a lifelong learner. Continuously expand your skill set and your network. You are in charge of your career and your community and your future. And it is my hope for each of you that you leave here today prepared to create a life not just of success, but of significance. A life that reflects your values, uplifts others, and makes the most of the opportunities ahead. I believe your EKU education will help you do just that. You've gained more than knowledge while you've been here. You have learned resilience, critical thinking, compassion, and a deep sense of purpose. You are ready to meet the challenges of tomorrow. As a proud graduate of this institution, it is now my privilege to welcome you to the nearly 140,000 living members of the Eastern Kentucky University International Alumni Association. We hope that you stay connected, share your journey with us, and help to pave the way for others who may follow in your footsteps. Having crossed this stage tonight, you now step into the next chapter of your life with confidence, knowing that you are prepared, capable, and the world needs exactly what you've got to offer. Congratulations, class of 2025. As we conclude, I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to thank our School of Music and our talented students for their outstanding contributions to the ceremony. I want to say a special thank you to our former Faculty Senate Chair, Dr. Richard Crosby, for composing an original piece written especially for EKU today. I would also like to thank the many faculty and staff who have made today's commencement a reality. Please join me in thanking them for making this an exceptional evening.
Now for one last time, let us recognize with a hearty round of applause Eastern Kentucky University's newest graduates. As the recessional begins, please stand and remain standing until the platform party has left the floor.
you.